Hey guys, today I am in my sister-in-law's kitchen and I am going to be doing crockpot meal number 3 for Crocktober. It's slow cooker chicken tortilla soup. Kathy Newton sent this to me, and you're probably going to end up getting a voiceover with this because it's probably going to be getting loud. Jeff and Noah are going to be going hunting in a little while, so we're going to have dinner here, and I decided that I would bring this and cook it for you guys and for us too. So I'm gonna get the camera down here so you can see what I'm doing, and like I said, it'll be a voiceover because who knows how loud it'll get. It may get really loud. So let's go ahead to the crock pot. Okay, so I have a few things I want to go ahead and tell you before I get started. One, we used more chicken, picante sauce, and corn, and a little bit more water than what it calls for. And I also used a little less of the cumin, or cumin, however you pronounce the word. I say cumin because that's just the way I say it. So I'm going to just tell you about the first ingredients and how long you're supposed to cook it before I do anything else, and then whenever I come back for the second part, I'll tell you that. So you use 1 1/4 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast cut into 1/2 inch pieces. I think you could probably use chicken thighs and still be just as good. And you use 1 cup of paste picante sauce. This is a Campbell's.com recipe, so it does have brand names, but you don't have to use the brand names, I'm pretty sure. And if you didn't have picante sauce, I'm pretty sure that you could use salsa and just maybe either just use it like it is, or like chop it up a little bit more, or use a food processor to cut it up a little bit more, because it's the same ingredients. 2 cans of 10 1/2 ounce Campbell's condensed cream of chicken soup, or 98% fat-free cream of chicken soup. Of course, I didn't use Campbell's because I used the Aldi kind. 8 ounces of frozen whole kernel corn, which is about 2 cups. Of course, I used more, like I said, and the reason why I did use more of these things is because I was feeding more people than what I normally do, and I just needed more. I should have put more of the next ingredient in, but I didn't. I should have used 2 cans, but I used 1 can, which is about 15 ounces of black beans, rinsed and drained. Not the next ingredient that you actually see. I'm trying to make this take a little bit longer, but it's not working out. But it'll be the one you see after the corn. And then 1/3 cups of water. 1 1/3 cups of water. I'm so sorry. It's 1 1/3 cups of water. And then the 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, but I used about 1/2 teaspoon. And you put all that in there, and you put the lid on, and you cook it on high for 2 to 2.5 hours, or on low for 4 to 5 hours, or until the chicken is done. I did it on low because I knew we were going to be out for a while, and we were going to, need it to take longer to cook. So that's what I did. So I put all of that into the slow cooker, put the lid on it, and just let it cook after I fought with my spoon that I had wrapped so well. I took my own stuff to my sister-in-law's. I know she has stuff. She's got a full kitchen. It's a beautiful kitchen, but I took my own stuff because I'm used to it, and I don't really know why other than that, and I kind of don't like messing up other people's stuff. But she wouldn't have cared because I was cooking dinner at her house and she didn't have to cook. So anyway, I'll be back to tell you more what you do next, but you'll see that later. Okay, so we do have extra chicken and corn, so I am going to go ahead and add the rest of that picante sauce, and I did add a little bit extra water, only because we have extra of this stuff, and I don't think it's going to make a difference in the flavor. Now, I don't have any extra cream of chicken because I didn't bring it, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and add the rest of this jar just to make sure that there's plenty of liquid in there. Plus, I have the extra stuff in there too, so get a little water in that to get all the goodie out. Alright, so now I'm going to put the lid on it, and I'm going to let it cook for 4 to 5 hours on low, and you can cook it on high 2 to 2.5 hours, but I'm doing the low because going to be out in the field. So I will be back whenever I start to do the next part. Okay, so at this point, it's about 6 hours after we had first put this in, or I had first put this in. And we ended up having to go to one of my brother-in-law's friends' houses to get some parts for his hay baler, because it had broken earlier that day and he needed it for the next day, and he'll just, you know, go buy new ones and give them to his friend and all that, and whatever, is fine. But I want to tell you what I did next. I put 4 white corn tortillas that were 6 inches like before I cut them into strips. Okay, I hope you understood what I just said. You can use yellow corn. White corn is what I use because that's what I grabbed at the store. But 4 of those, 6 inches, cut them into strips, throw them in the pot. Then I put in 1 cup of shredded cheddar cheese. It's about 4 ounces worth, and I put that in there, stirred it around, covered it up, let it cook for 15 more minutes. Now at this point you could put 1/3 cup of cilantro in, chopped up cilantro, but we chose not to because I'm not a big fan of cilantro. So we did make some changes, but only a couple. But anyway, it was really good either way. So you will soon see Jeff taste testing it. And like I said, 15 minutes, same temperature it was on before. Just let this melt pretty much and let the tortillas soften. That's all the black beans I was told to put in it. Alright. Well, you gonna give me an idea what if you like it or not?
That's dog food.
What you think?
Why? Because you want it all?
That's exactly why. Okay guys, I am doing this outro with my phone. Yes, I'm using my phone again, even though I don't really love using it. I forgot to do the outro before I started doing the editing, and I decided to go ahead and edit this tonight because I had time, or at least part of the editing tonight after we got home. So we're home. Everybody liked the leftovers. My sister-in-law was disappointed that she was not going to have lunch tomorrow from the leftovers, but it was almost every single bit gone. There was maybe enough for a snack left over. I don't know, but very tiny bit left over, and everybody seemed happy with it. Everybody that ate it liked it. And there's only one thing that I would change, and that is put more of the corn tortillas in there whenever you put the cheese in. Maybe even put a little bit more cheese in, but probably not, because you can add cheese after. You also could have put cilantro in this, or on this, after that you were done, but we don't really like cilantro, so we chose not to do that. And otherwise would not have changed anything. But the only reason probably I needed more corn tortillas is because I did add extra of the chicken and the picante sauce and the corn and a little bit extra water, because I knew that I was trying to feed extra people. So probably might be the only reason why, but Jeff and I both felt that way. Noah crunched his chips, his tortilla chips, in with his, so he didn't really see a difference, or he didn't, you know, feel the need for that because he put his in it. But it was good. It was really good. So I would recommend you try it. So after all of that being said, or all that, with that being said, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm tired. It's after 10 o'clock, and I'm ready to get in there and chill out. But now Noah is in the shower, so I'm waiting on him to get done. So anyway, with all that being said, thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I do hope you enjoyed this. There won't all be just cooking with my videos for this month. I know the last couple have been, but they won't all be this way. I will be doing some other things like grocery hauls and stuff like that. I'm also planning on tomorrow sharing the menu plan for what we're having for the next few days. We're not planning every single week. No, sorry. We're not planning the entire month like we have been doing. And the reason why we're doing that is because we're kind of playing it by ear because of Jeff's schedule. So yeah, we're just scheduling part, or doing part of our menu plan, not all of it. And it's a little bit different than normal. But that's alright. Everything's different this month for suppers. So it's fine. But anyway, I will see you guys again tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload. Leave me a comment down below. Have you enjoyed Crocktober so far? Most importantly, let me know how you're doing. Are you doing more crockpot meals at this time of the year? And otherwise, remember, don't take any wooden nickels and be sweet.